Good morning everybody, welcome back to Cilinix Crypto. Hope you're all doing great and welcome to this new video on Bitcoin, on the markets, your daily update. I feel better today, so hopefully there's no more annoying coughs or anything in the video. My voice still sounds a little bit sick, but I'm fine, alright? We'll do a full update on Bitcoin. And congratulations to everybody that watched these daily updates on Bitcoin. Because we got the dump that we expected, alright? In the last couple of videos, what we talked about is that potentially we would still have some sort of a spike up to the all-time highs, but ultimately it looked like we had hit the top. Volume was down, the open interest was still very, very high, which means that there's a lot of leverage in the price, which means the potential for some sort of a liquidation spike is bigger. And then we also had some major sell the news events, right? So on Wednesday, we had the Coinbase news, which was negative. They did not beat revenue. And then yesterday, talking about the fundamentals initially here in the video, we saw the stock markets, well, not collapse, but we saw the stock markets fall down a lot. Russell 2000, NASDAQ, as you can see, S&P 500 all fell down quite a lot. Because we got some very negative earning reports from Apple, Amazon, some other big companies. So stocks in general not doing great. And then you take a look at something like the dollar strength index. That was also relatively bullish over the last 12 hours. So in general, the fundamentals don't look too great right now. And I still think that if we talk about the elections, which by the way, Kamala jumped up in the polls right here on Pony Market. I still think the elections can actually be a sell the news effect. And I've told you this before. I mean, I think a lot of the move we had right here is built on leverage, all right? So the leverage right here, the open interest is still quite high at this point of time. So you'd say that this is an election trade and that they will take profits eventually. And that's why I still think we can see a sell the news effect on that as well. But that is also, I mean, if you add everything of that up, you come to a relatively bearish bias right here. So I actually do have a bearish bias. I opened my first short in a while yesterday. However, I do still think, I mean, if you look at the 12-hour time frame here, I'm not completely gone, or I'm not completely out of the idea that we can still have a spike up to the all-time highs. But it must come from this level right here, all right? You can see this level right here between 69 and 68,000. There we have the trend line, we have the 0.618 fib, we have the POC a little bit lower here. We have the 382 fib of this entire move up. So in general, we are at a very strong support level. And even though the fundamentals don't look too great, I still do think that technicals matter, all right? And this is a very strong level. It is still most likely that Trump is going to win. That is still fundamentally bullish for crypto, right? So it's certainly not impossible that we're still going for all-time highs. But the thing is that we need some sort of a reclaim, right? Yesterday with the bearish pressure, we saw quite a lot of bearish breakouts, right? Or bearish breakdowns, whatever you want to call it. For example, below the value area high right here at 70,000, big psychological level as well. Like what I need to see now is that the price from this support level, that we can actually get a reclaim like that. If that happens, then I think we can still go for all-time highs. In the next, in the next 5 days or so, 4 days. If that doesn't happen, and I think that's a little bit more likely, all right. So what I think is most likely on Bitcoin here is what we've talked about for the last couple of days, and that is that we will pull back lower, all right. So that this was the local top, and that now we will pull back lower into this level right here between 68 and 69,000. Maybe consolidate on top of that for a little bit longer. But then afterwards also down lower. So the first price target then would be 66,000. But ultimately I think we can drop down all the way to 62,000. Those are my thoughts for now. I will keep you updated on that. Hopefully I'm wrong. But that's it for now. That's based on the technicals and the fundamentals. I think the most likely scenario. If you do have any questions, of course, let me know down in the comments. For now, thank you for watching. Take care and bye.